Hello everyone, my name is Capp, and welcome back to the channel. Another 7 Days to Die video. We're on day 51 of the Lone Survivor series. Now, I've had a lot of people over this series telling me that our house is ugly, and I take great offense to that. Because, I'm just kidding. But I did spend the entire rest of the night that I was here hanging out using the paintbrush. I broke down some dyes that I had to make some paint, and I repainted this. Replaced the broken blocks and stuff here, put in a nice little ramp, and gave this nice little black marble all the way around. Painted the walls red because I thought it looked pretty nice. Got us a dartboard. Put in some mini fridges over here. Got us this big screen TV on the wall. Fixed the door finally. Got a bunch of stuff crafted. Now, I didn't do anything outside the wall, this house or anything, but repainted the baseboards around the floor here to make it all nice and pretty. So hopefully my house isn't as ugly as it used to be. At least I hope so anyway. Okay, sorry, I'm going to start off heading over to the church to get a few things fixed over there because we need to, well, we just need to. Let me see, turn that off. We put a bunch of crap in there. Also, I dropped on a bunch of stuff into the cement mixer last night. I was trying to make as much cement mix as humanly possible. Yeah, it's a decent chunk. Okay, still got a little bit more going over there. We'll just let it wait here. So anyway, while we're doing that, I want to say, in the last episode of this, day 50, when I happened to maybe accidentally blow my motorcycle up, I can't tell you how cool the response was for that, man. I had so many people telling me how hard they were laughing over that. And, you know, if my misfortune can make you laugh and, you know, make you spit out your coffee or whatever, then I'm happy to do so. I'm just glad you guys enjoyed that. That was one of those moments where everything just seemed like it went terribly wrong for me, and fortunately, if you didn't see the video, then this is a spoiler, but fortunately, it all worked out on my favor, and I ended up getting the motorcycle back. Now you're asking, why are you on the bicycle? It's because the church is like 100 yards away from the house, and I don't want to waste gas going back and forth. I'm not carrying anything anyway, and the bicycle is our to and from church vehicle. So, that's why we're here. Alright, so let's get inside and see what all kinds of repairs we even need to do. I think... yeah, there's a bunch. I'm going to have to make a bunch of frames here. That's what I forgot to do here. Alright, so we should probably make... I'll start off with 20 frames. It won't take too long to do that anyway. Let's do it like this. Okay. Alright, so nothing going on in this general area. Alright, pick up those. Put one down here. I'm hoping anyway, that I've left my nail gun in this chest over here. Okay, did bring the nail gun. Just for some reason didn't see it down there. I don't know why, but I don't know why I didn't see that. Anyway, so we got our nail gun. Got a bunch of supplies that we brought over here so we can kind of take a look and see what we did. Let's see. Most of these... let's see. Oh, wow. Some of these did not have much life left in them. I'm going to worry about the lower level first, and then we'll get some stuff fixed after that. Okay, so they're continuing to try to make their own spot here. Putting these ramps up here didn't seem to do too much. Now, I did have somebody mention last time that one of the reasons why that they kept trying to come into this room was because it was slightly higher elevated than the rest of it, and zombies are stupid in this game and think, hey, you know what, having the slightly elevated area and stuff will make it easier to get to them. Okay, so we need to fix this wall up a little bit. You know, I need to probably upgrade this area back here a little bit. Alright, let's see. We'll kind of check the durability of any of these. Okay, I definitely need to fix that column real quick. So we're not going to do just church repairs in this video if you're kind of curious. You know, if watching people build stuff isn't really your bag. We need to get some done a little bit here and there because they did a lot of work here last time. And I just want to make sure that the place is pretty well okay before the next horde. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and... you know what? I'll leave those there for now. I'm not going to worry about that. I may decide to change how I'm going to do that. Alright, so they did a little bit of work on this one. They did a decent amount of work on that one. Maybe that was probably Carl getting a little bit unhappy with what things are going on. And alright, so that one needs to go. That one took a big hit right there. Alright, so we got one electrical post that's messed up. This one is not... wait. No, that one's okay. Actually, they didn't do any damage to that one at all. That one only took a tiny hit. Now, one of the things that some people had mentioned doing, and I'm gonna see if I can do that. No, there we go. Don't want to put it in the wrong hole again. Is by having kind of a cross, basically. And what I mean is having Let's see if I can explain this in English here. Okay, so right now I have the electrical line going from here down to this one, that one, that one, and that one in sequence, because you can't go back and forth between the two of them. You can have to go it in one direction. But what I could do is do like from here to here, here to here, and I could put like 2 more posts right here, and then connect to this one to that one and this one to that one, and have the electricity come down around that side into there, so that both sides of the fence are their own specific their own current, basically. You don't have to worry about trying to, if they break one over here. And something that some people had mentioned, what I could do, let's see, can I make plates? I can make just a regular wood plate and probably upgrade that. That's one of those things that I'm kind of curious is, I want to see if I can do that. We'll start with just 2 and craft that and see what it'll do to be able to try and keep them from banging on it here. All right, so we need to get one here in the middle. Let me bust these apart real quick. All right, easy peasy. All right, so we'll put one right there, put one right there. All right, so now what I need to do, let me see, wire tool, replace it with that one. So what we'll do is I'll run the current down to this one, and from, well, no, yeah, that'll work. I can go, I'll do from top bottom here in a minute. Go to this one, and then go from this one. Let me disconnect. No, hold on. Let me disconnect that one. Okay, let's do it this way. I know I did that kind of weird, but whatever. Okay, put this one over here like that. This one like this, and connect it to there. All right, now let me disconnect this one, and then run this one from here to there, and here to there. Okay, so now we have 2 different currents going there. Now that is actually a good idea. I had considered doing something like that in the very beginning, but I was a little bit lower on resources. Let me make sure I can, okay, making sure that that actually looks good. And that way, if they decide to jack up that area over there, then hopefully that'll still work out. Now I'm going to see if this will work. One of the downsides to be able to use plates, let me see if I can do an advanced rotation, is if I do get it to stand upright and block that one particular hole. Let me go around like this. If I try and do that, the downside is that now this frame right here, and same thing if I do it over here, is taking up this block right next to it. So while I can put a couple of these around it, I mean, like that. See, I can do that, and then I can upgrade it like this, and I can do some more with it. This is just kind of showing the concept. The challenge is that now I can't put anything in this block, so even if I was going to, I can't. But yeah, I could definitely put some stuff around the post here, and I'm not going to do it around all of them, because then I'll have one here, there, there, there. It's just going to create steps for the zombies to step on. So what I'll need to do, let's see if I can do 2 more. Alright, let's see if I can... Put you like that, and I might be able to do... Let's see if I can do it straight on the bottom. Like that. Okay, so that's kinda what some people had mentioned. Now, of course, I need to bust this one apart, and I should have done that ahead of time so that I could actually get inside this to connect it from there. But that might keep the zombies from busting this one particular one apart. I can do the same thing on that side, and maybe that'll work out. It can't go any lower than the floor, because then the wire is down in the floor and it won't shock them, because this isn't like the standard electrical lines like these where it's just giving power to them. This is the actual trip wire itself, and so you want to make sure that it can, you know, be tripped over. I want the zombies to be able to hit it. So yes, ankle high is the best possible option, because then even the crawlers hit it, and anybody that could possibly blow up, you know, like the demolition zombies, they decide to show up over here, and they're not going to accidentally get triggered by that thing. So that should work just fine. Did I take... I did. Okay, I was like, where'd my freaking steps go I just put up here? Alright, so let me get... do this. Let me see. Put that down here. Alright, so got from this switch here, we can go... hang on. Nope, stop that. Okay, we'll go back. We'll do it from this one right here. Okay, so this one we can go down and then go to like that. And now we have a flow of electricity here going that way. So this one is good to go. We need to put up the wood panels around that one too, and that one shouldn't be okay. Let's see. I hate to have wasted this. Get a little bit of the wood back, but you know, it's okay. There we go. Now I can get inside of it there. And what I don't know. I thought maybe I could do like a hatch, and that way I could access it. A hatch might work better, and I'm sure as I'm saying that, whoops, stupid, you got to jump. As I'm saying that, somebody's already typed it in the comments like, hey, why don't you just put a hatch on top of it, and then you don't have to worry about that. You can open it as you need to, and, well, you know, I appreciate the helpful comments. Sometimes when you're doing a live recording and you're talking and doing all at the same time, you just, you know, get a little carried away and you don't really know about what you're doing. All right, oh, I'm going to need a bunch of forged steel for these. That one's okay. That one definitely needs some life. That one's missing. This one's, yeah, so they definitely took some damage here, but that's not too bad for now. Let's see, I do want to go ahead and check the rest of these here. And also, I am going to make some lanterns. I was looking to see that because I forgot I even had the ability to make a lantern, which you have to do on the workbench. You need a decent number of headlights to make very many of them, which I think I have 25 in the chest. Electrical sparks, duct tape, oil, I should be okay on. Forged iron, I have some with me, but it's not too hard to make. So, I could do a lot of lanterns in here and get rid of these candles. Let me go ahead and pick these candles up, the ones that did survive, which look like there's only a couple. I don't remember if this is one I placed or not. I'm not really, they hadn't really bothered with these candles back here. So I think, what's going on here? Hang on, let me top some of this off real quick so they don't accidentally cause a cave-in with some of this stuff over here. There, just a little bit more structural support for the upper area down here. This part right here is not really going to matter. If this part falls down, I don't go that way anyway. The zombies try to go that direction, but it doesn't really hurt anything. All right, now they did use this as a way to get inside last time. Looks like they just created a little walking path back and forth between these two. They did try to get in. They did get in on this side, of course, and I guess that's technically okay. It's not really going to hurt anything. Now that we have both junk turrets maxed out to where we can use both of them at the same time, we have our turret syndrome. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry, having a trouble with words today for whatever reason. Now that we have turret syndrome up there, we can use both at the same time. Something I had thought about doing once I got to that point was putting them on opposite sides of each other, like right here and right there, so they can shoot opposite of each other regardless of what's going on. And that may be what I end up doing. But you know, something I can do is I can actually make my own junk turrets now. And I could make a level 5 junk turrets, 2 level 5s, which the one I keep with me is only a level 3, and I think I have a level 5 over here. I mean, it's going to use a whole bunch of parts, but I think I got some parts at the house. Forged iron is definitely going to use... You need a lot. You definitely need a lot of forged iron, which 120, that's... We may not be making our own as I'm thinking about it, but I do need to repair these bars. Alright, that should be okay for today. Like I said, I don't want to spend one entire day doing it. Just I want to get as much as I can done. A little bit here, a little bit there. Alright, so we got the wiring back down for the fence here. We need to get a bunch of more forged steel to be able to repair these because we are out on that one. Forged iron we can do if we need to. I mean, we're going to need a bunch of that for other things, of course, but that's at least a decent start. Yeah, that'll work for now. Hang on, let me put my nail gun back up here. That way I know for a fact when I need it next time it's over here. And you know, I thought I had an extra one at the house, but that may have been one of those that I scrapped or sold or did something stupid with. You know, typical things that we like to do here. Now, all of this I am taking back to the house. I do like to use it just in case I need some more stuff that's there. I do have a bunch more concrete mixed with me that I can use. We are going to go turn the White River supplies in here and see what they have. I'm not quite sure if I have anything else left to sell. I don't think I do. Let's put you right, y'all. Alright, so real quick, let's get over to the house real quick, drop some of this stuff off, and then we're going to head to the trader. Okay, good to go. So, what we're going to do now is we're going to take the new bike out for a ride. It did take a little damage last time with our accident, but it's okay. It only took like 1 damage here, so let's test out the new bike. Runs like a dream, baby. I don't think I have anything in the inner... in storage here. That's good. I like having a lot more storage here. We're definitely going to be using that when we go do some more looting, which I'm not sure if we'll get to today. We'll kind of just see. I'm going to turn to this mission real quick. What's up, Bob? Steel pickaxe. This one's slightly better, but I got a mod on that one. I don't need the leg armor. I'm going to take the pickaxe. Oh, nice. What do we do on this one? I already read that one, and I don't need that. I guess I'll take that. All right, now somebody said they saw a 4x4 in here somewhere. I didn't see it myself, but I thought, okay, 48 grand for the truck. So I don't even have to learn how to make it. I could actually buy it. Now, of course, it's day 50. It's day 51. It restocks tomorrow. That's a little bit more coinage than I actually have, which is okay. You know, it's just one of those, we'll see here. I don't think he has anything different, and I don't think I even brought my Lucky Looter goggles anyway, even if I did want to, just to be able to get a little bit of a bonus. And no, I haven't made a cigar yet. You can clearly tell I didn't... Stranger. Thanks. All right, so I wanted to see what other jobs you have here. Fetch and clear, let's see, northwest, due east, northeast, clear zombies. Okay, clear zombies is fine. Old Victorian.
You the man.
I know I'm the man. I am the man. All right, so this one's going to be close to the house, too. That one again. You know what? I'm going to try. Maybe, just maybe, this is one of those situations where the house or the marker is like buried or it's floating up in the air, or I don't friggin' know. Who knows? And it could end up being there, and we just don't know it. All right, so I wanted to check real quick. Let me remove the bunker buster from here and see which one is actually better. Okay, so that one is better. Put you on there. We can use that one, and we can just scrap that one. Okay, good to go. All right, so we got a better pickaxe. It's always nice to have. Get some extra coins. Alright, real fast, I need to stop in the house, drop off a few of the things that I don't need to take with me. I need to grab some more gas, because that bike uses a lot of fuel, and I don't want to be over there and run out. So put you over here, steal tool parts, or put you up. Oh, baby, look at all that gas. Just in case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave about 10,000 gallons of it, and I'll take that with me here. That should be good. So I want to get over there, and I want to see about this stupid kill zombies quest and see what it does here. Let's put some gas in it. 2,100 gallons. I know it's not gallons, but I'm calling it gallons. For freaking A, man. We're going to do that. Hang on. Okay, it shows where... It was like right over here. You know what? Just to be safe, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my motorcycle over here in the road, and then we'll go hunting and looking for it to see. Alright, so last time some people had said, hey, by the way, maybe it was underground, or maybe it was floating. I don't see anything floating over here. Clear the area. So this is pretty much the same one it gave us last time. It's like right here. Okay, so right here it is. It wants me to clear the area. Last time we looked in the house, we couldn't get anything there. Some people had mentioned maybe what I needed to do was to dig a little bit. Maybe for some reason the waypoint was hidden. Checking up in the sky to make sure that it's there. So I'm going to do just a little bit of digging to see if maybe it's underground somewhere. Alright, I've dug quite a bit. Every time it would say I get a little bit closer, I'd dig one more block over and it'd reset. And yeah, I think this one is just permanently glitched. I think there used to be, or there's supposed to be a house here or something, but, you know, dug a little bit of a tunnel over here, and there's nothing here. It's sad that this one quest keeps popping up in his to-do list, and there's nothing there. I mean, I could sit here and just dig a hole all the way down if I want to. You know what I should do? Because I'm sure some people have mentioned it and I just don't do it, and I know it drives people nuts, is I don't bring my auger with me, and that would definitely make for some faster digging. And let's see what's in here. Stuff. Check the stuff in the yard here, because I think some of this stuff may have respawned in here. Nice, more lockpicks, always nice. I'm not going to worry about the house right now, just not going to do it. Let's check the trash over here. But, as I was saying, a lot of people mentioned, like, why don't you use this? Why don't you use that? you know, I have to say, having played games for a very, very long time, one of the things that I got into a bad habit so many years ago that's really hard to break is basically hoarding. Anytime I have something that's considered a good item, I want to check this car real quick. Anytime I have something that's a good item, I don't want to use it just in case I might need it down the road. And that is all due to, like, Final Fantasy. In the early games, whatever, you'd get elixirs, and they are the best thing in the whole world in that game. They are the best possible healing thing that you could get. But in early Final Fantasy games, there were not very many of them at all. It was like a very rare thing, and so you didn't want to use them. God, no, you didn't use those. You saved them just in case, because you never know when you might need them. And then inevitably what would happen is you would get to the end of the game, way into it, and you'd have a stockpile of elixirs that you didn't use on anything because you were afraid that you might need them, and you never did use them. And so that kind of mentality has just carried over me within games. I'm like, yeah, I have an auger, but I might need it for something else. And yeah, I have a chainsaw I could use to chop down trees, but what if I accidentally need it for something else? And that's the kind of mentality I have. And I've spoke to a lot of gamers that my age or around my age or whatever. Ooh, that's just pretty looking. And they all kind of have a similar mentality of just like, oh yeah, man, you never take that kind of stuff and use it because you don't know if you're actually going to need it or not. I mean, what if you do need it and you accidentally used it and you think, oh, this battle wasn't that bad. I shouldn't have used it. Maybe I should have. Maybe I shouldn't have. Whatever. But so that's the mentality. Is like if you see me not using something, that's totally what it is. It's just a lifelong of being told to hoard pretty much everything because you never know when you might actually need it again. Alright, we got some work done today, but this one will be a little bit of a shorter video. I'm just going to end it here. I need to go through and make some lanterns, which I'm going to need to make some more forged iron for. I need to make some more forged everything, iron and steel. Let me see, I can make a bunch of forged iron, or I can make a bunch of forged steel, which I definitely need those. You know, I could probably do like 20 and 37. I could do that. That's going to use a big chunk. That's the iron is what I need the most of. I'm going to end up having to do stuff. Let me put you in here and put you in there. Just going to let you chug away tonight because I need to be able to do some more repairs at the church. But I think we're okay for tonight. Yeah, we're going to wrap it up here. Hope you like the new digs. I think it looks pretty nice. I can't take out this ramp here if somebody's curious, whatever, because it's the slope of the roof over here. If I take this apart, then there's a giant gaping hole. And I don't want to do a house flipper. I'm not in the mood to just completely renovate. Or at least it kind of looks like that. I don't know. I'm not even going to say anything. You saw nothing. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, if you did, do me a favor and leave a like on it. If you're new here and you haven't already, maybe make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. In the meantime, we'll see you guys in the next one. Y'all take it easy, and I'll talk to you later.